Hi, Becca.
Hi.
So why to you is it so important to promote banned books?
Well, for me as a librarian, it is important for me to promote the access for people to have to any and all books. So banned and challenge books are an opportunity for us to engage with intellectual freedom, conversations, and also the importance, again, for people to have access to whatever they want to read or learn about.
All right. And are there any banned books that you would like to highlight?
Sure. So I brought a classic book, The Giver, that a lot of generations, the last few generations, have been reading in school. And I read this book in school, and this is actually a book that a lot of people, when they read it in middle school or high school, really connect with. But this book was challenged and banned because of the violence that is depicted in it, and also some of the sexuality that is depicted in it. I think what's interesting about a book like The Giver is that it really, although it's a fantasy story, it really mirrored a lot of aspects of our society that are unsavory, with ageism and ableism. And I think that in a lot of cases with challenge books, we see them rise in instances with stories that are lived experiences. Right now, the top categories of challenged books are because of race, gender, and sexuality. So that brings me to this book, All American Boys, that is a contemporary book, and it takes on a look at race in the United States. And this, like many other books, Dear Martin, or The Hate You Give, and many, many others, are exploring how youth of color are navigating their lives in this country. So when we have banned books that are targeting real lived experiences, what it is telling people who are having those experiences is that there's something wrong or shameful in their realities that other people need to be protected from. So for me, with a background in education, I really rail against that idea because more than ever, we are seeing a very slow uprise in diverse stories being shared, but also at the same time, to kind of cross-current that, we're seeing a rise in more stories than ever being banned. And I think that the intersection of that is, there's something there that needs to be talked about.
It's a rising conflict.
Yes.
Do you think that the reasons that they give for banning books are always the actual reason that they want them banned?
No. So earlier, I know that my colleague brought up some other books. One book that we didn't talk about was Mouse, which is a graphic novel depicting the author's experience in surviving the Holocaust camp. And the reasons for that book being banned were for the nudity of his mother and the depiction of her suicide, and then also some of the violence, which really seems to be, how can you tell a story of the Holocaust without sharing violence? So it seems in a lot of the reasons for books being challenged or banned that anything that can be glommed onto is being used to present a book as being dangerous or inappropriate.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you so much.